The conversation that is currently taking Kenyans by storm is the deal that is said to have been cracked between President William Ruto and Raila Odinga. A lot of questions are coming in after I publicized the video in regards to the deal that has been cracked and the office that Raila Odinga is going to occupy. And so I saw it better now we sit down and elaborate very clearly on how this thing is going to work. As we see it right now, an interview has been conducted by the Citizen TV Daybreak. Sam Gituku conducted an interview, and in the said interview, the senator of Murang'a County, Senator John Nyoto, revealed that Raila Odinga has agreed to become a co-president to William Ruto, which will add him more power than the president. Now, it is said that Raila Odinga will be the co-president to William Ruto in regards to the said agreement that they have had. Meaning, Raila Odinga will have the same powers to those of the president. You know, I have never seen somebody that is so greedy to a point of violating a constitution that he himself stood and built. And that is one thing Senator of Nairobi said, Senator Edwin Sifuna. When he spoke about Raila Odinga being given the office or the Kenya Kwanza government coming up with an office of the former prime minister of the prime minister's role in the current administration so that they could accommodate Raila Odinga, Sifuna said that is total madness. He is the Secretary General of the ODM party, and he said, for the first time in history, this will be the highest abuse to Raila Odinga. This will be the greatest blackmail that has ever been experienced in the Republic of Kenya. Why am I saying this? Because Raila Odinga fought for the 2010 constitution. He did everything in his power to campaign for this constitution. He gave this constitution the face that it has right now. It is because of Raila Odinga. We call him the father of the modern day constitution. Now, if he accepts a role to be a co-president to President William Ruto, that means he has violated his legacies, he has violated his oath, and he has violated his moral conduct, which is something that guides every human being in the Republic of Kenya. Now, if we look at the role that is said to be formulated, what will we have as a country? Do we have a constitution really? Or are we just existing because William Ruto says we do? Because that is what we are seeing. And if Raila Odinga gets to be handed over the office of the prime minister, the office of the co-president, that means the office that Kithure Kindiki is holding is useless. Are we together? Now, allow us to continue. Now, Raila Odinga, if protocol is to be served right, even if in public gatherings and even in public holidays, it should be Musalia Mudavadi who speaks, then welcomes Kithure Kindiki, the deputy president, then the co-president Raila Odinga speaks, and then calls on stage the president of the Republic of Kenya, President William Ruto. Now, another thing that we are being told, Kithure Kindiki, as we speak, is packing his things from the annex building, the office of the deputy president. He is supposed to shift his office from Harambee House, where the office of the deputy president is located, to to set up an office for the deputy president as is at his current residence. Yeah. Now, since things are boiling very nicely, Things are boiling very nicely. And I think you all know now and you all understand where who has the interest of the people at heart. Raila Amolo Odinga has put his tumbo mbele. We all thought that for the first time, even if he has made mistakes in the past that have denied him the chance to become the president, this time he will reconsider putting the interest of the people of the Republic of Kenya past. Now, the office of the co-president that Raila Amolo Odinga is supposed to occupy, it will be given the same, it will be allocated the same money or the same funds as to that of the president of the Republic of Kenya. Are we together? So meaning Kenya will be ruled by two presidents. Where on earth do you have, that is what we say. And, William Ruto is turning this country into a regime that we have never seen. If you want, respect democracy. People elected you to serve as their president. Raila Amolo Odinga lost. Let Raila Amolo Odinga rest. Are we together? And that is what, if people are to vote today, if there is one mistake that Raila Amolo Odinga will do, and he will never get an audience again in this republic, is accepting this office, is going ahead to say that he has become the co-president. What the F is the co-president? He should even be the co-wife, Basi, because we are trying to understand what is, also another thing, a role that has been given to Raila Amolo Odinga in the office that he will occupy is the role of choosing deputy presidents. As we all know in the past, and not deputy president, I mean, choosing ambassadors. In the past, and according to the constitution, the president is the one that is supposed to pick different ambassadors or where he chooses them to be. Now, also, we are being told that Raila Amolo Odinga will be given a new ministry that will be formed under this agreement, the Ministry of Devolution, where Raila Amolo Odinga is supposed to choose who will be the cabinet secretary of the said docket called the Ministry of Devolution. Now, he is also supposed to pick another cabinet secretary to replace Justin Muturi, who we are being told he is on his way out, as William Ruto has been working on different angles to kick out Justin Muturi as the cabinet secretary of public service. Now, when we come to speak about this, when we reason together as people that understand the constitution, we can say that this is the greatest violation of our constitution in the Republic of Kenya. The Constitution 2010, a constitution that Raila Amolo Odinga fought for, he has thrown it to the gutter. The Constitution of the Republic of Kenya is regarded as the best constitution in the sub-Saharan Africa and in the whole continent of Africa. Now, the Standard newspaper on March 3rd reported that Deputy Honorable Kindiki will be forced to vacate his Harambee House Annex office and relocate to his current residence so that ODM party leader Raila Amolo Odinga can occupy the office as the next Prime Minister. According to the report by the local publication, the Security of Orange Democratic Movement party leader Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga has been beefed up ahead of the big announcement by the two camps. Equally, it has also emerged that Raila Odinga is lobbying to be given 16 more PS's positions, even though the government is willing to only cede 12 slots. Those in the know also say that Samuel Atandi, the MP for Alego Soga, is expected to take up the position of the chairman of the budget committee in the National Assembly, which is held by Kiharu Member of Parliament Didi Nyoro, who is being targeted for removal. Why Raila could be headed for Prime Minister position in New Deal with Ruto. Now, That is some kind of thing that I don't know how to put it. I am missing words to explain what this means for this republic, because we don't have a country no more. Raila Amolo Odinga is the greatest mistake that these people of this republic have ever had. I want you to listen to one statement given by Senator Joe Nyoto today while speaking at the Citizen TV Daybreak show. Senator Joe Nyoto had some statement, he gave out some statement that caught the attention of the whole country at large. He said that Raila Amolo Odinga is going to be the co-president to William Ruto, which means this deal will give Raila Amolo Odinga more powers than William Ruto. Listen, Senator Joe Nyoto, Raila is set to become the co-president, and if this arrangement is approved, Raila will have more power than Ruto. Ruto has no plan other than hanging on to Raila. Whatever Raila asks, he will be granted. Ruto will have no power over Raila Amolo Odinga. He has to cede to Raila Amolo Odinga, or he will just lose everything. That's what he believes. But one thing that they should understand, the both of them, if they are going to continue with the charade that we have seen of the co-president shenanigans and all nonsense that has come with it, they are doomed. Professor Kithure Kindiki is another minion that, I don't know, I think every man deserves some masculine power. And that is one thing that Kithure doesn't have. Masculinity. Imagine being told to vacate your office, to move to your home. That is where you're supposed to set your offices. Now, being told that from now on you will be a useless deputy president because Raila Amolo Odinga will take over every power that Kithure Kindiki had. Raila Amolo Odinga will consume every publicity that Kithure Kindiki has been enjoying for the last few months that he has been the DP. And I tell you, that is why Rigathi Gachagua is a man who stands for what is right, and he is a man that cannot be told what to do, cannot be ordered around. If it was Rigathi Gachagua that is being told this nonsense, kingewaka. Lakini Kithure Kindiki atasema yes sir, ndio maana wanamuita bwana yes sir. Subscribe wadau.